experiment. Today, my students started a new unit, and the unit is on energy. Okay, so we learned today that energy cannot be created, and it cannot be destroyed, but it can be what? Transferred from one form to another. So, we're going to do a little experiment. We want to see if we can take energy from two different objects, and if we can make those objects react into a whole new form of energy. Raise your hand if you think we can do that. Alright, raise your hand if you think I'm out here and I'm not going to show you anything. There's always one in the crowd. So, what we are going to attempt today is we are going to take this candy. Everyone say Mentos.
Mentos!
Mentos are a type of fruit candy. And we are going to take the roll of Mentos and we are going to drop it into a 2-liter bottle of Diet Coke. And we are going to see what happens. Raise your hand if you think you can take a educated guess, a hypothesis of what might happen. You think it's going to explode. Raise your hand if you agree. You think it's going to explode. Does anybody want to venture a guess why it'll explode? Okay, so the soda is going to splash out. Does anybody want to guess why the soda splashes out? Mayana?
Because I think when two sugars mix, wait, no.
I like your idea though, 2 sugars mixing. This has sugar, the soda has sugar. Yeah.
2 different, the stuff inside the candy and the stuff inside the soda mixed together, that's why it might.
So like the 2 actual properties mixing together may not like each other, or they might like each other too much. Jair.
The 2 chemicals are reacting each other to create something that will react to.
Okay, creating an environment for a reaction. Alright, we'll see. Opening bigger than the other? Say catalyst.
Catalyst.
A catalyst is something that helps start a reaction. So, I'm going to put my funnel on top of the soda. I'm going to put my catalyst under the funnel. I'm then going to drop the Mentos into the funnel, and as soon as I move the catalyst, they will drop into the soda and we'll see a reaction. Hopefully. Here's what I would need. I'm going to do this one on my own since it's going to have a reaction. Then, once we view that one, I might take a volunteer. So here's what I'd like to see. I promise that if I get sprayed with lots of soda, I will not come hug Mr. Latcham.
Or Miss Lay.
Or Miss Lay.
This might be bad. I've never seen this before in my life.
No, you have to stay right there.
Okay, give me a countdown.
10,
3, 2, 1, go!
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Alright, so a good experiment should always result with some results. My funnel was too what?
Break.
Narrow or too big?
Too big.
Too narrow. So Mr. Latcham thought of that, and he brought a second one just in case. Because that one was kind of puny. Let's see if we can make it bigger. What did you notice in the first reaction?
Kind of big.
It was what? Okay. What did you notice? It looked like a water fountain. What did you notice?
Soda changed colors.
The soda did change colors. What did you notice, Cheyenne? Interesting. Giovanni?
If you go and put one Mento in there and then do a big explosion, basically. If you put more than one, it will do more bigger.
Ah, more than one will create a bigger reaction. All right, let's try this one. Guess now what happened. Now that you observed the experiment, what do you think caused it? And then I'll tell you why. Hey,
Chemical reactions.
it was a chemical reaction. You want to say further what that means?
A chemical reaction is when two substances that have different chemicals or like chemicals combine and react in a certain way.
Absolutely. I'll tell you how it works in just a second, as soon as I get all your attention. So, it's very specific. This will only work with these ingredients. You gotta have a diet soda, and you have to use Mentos, or something very structurally similar to it. The Mentos, if you look at them, is there one on the ground somewhere? If you look at a Mentos, it is what's called really porous. Say porous.
Porous.
Kind of like SpongeBob. Okay? And porous means there's lots of little divots, lots of little holes. Think of like a golf ball, lots of divots. Each one of those is a pocket that can store energy inside of it. When you drop a Mentos into the Diet Coke, the Diet Cola has what's called aspartame. Say aspartame.
Aspartame.
Aspartame is a type of artificial sugar that doesn't react well to the sugar inside of the Mentos. And when the two of them meet, it has a carbon dioxide explosion. So think of it like this. If instead of you pouring the Mentos into the Diet Coke, think of you pouring the Diet Coke into the Mentos. And as you pour it on, every single one of those little divots has a chemical reaction. Well, one by itself isn't that much. It would just fizz up. If you drop 15 Mentos at the same time, you have 15 bubblies coming up, and all of a sudden the bottle can't contain it, and it shoots it up like a geyser. Okay? What do you think would create an even bigger reaction? More what? More Mentos or more what inside the soda? Sugar. What kind of sugar specifically? Aspartame. Okay?
Wow.